So you want to scale up your brand, but you're not sure what to use, what kind of tools to use, what software to use. Well, I got you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. The name is Loru, and we help you scale your brand here on this channel and on the website. And today we're going to be diving into my 4 favorite tools to scale up your content creation. This comes to you directly from our blog, the best content creation strategy, scaling strategies for your brand. This will be linked in the description, and we're going to go over my best tools in order to scale it. Now, before we even start, okay, many people, you see these videos and it's like, here's my tool. None of these are mine. I'm not sponsored. It's not an ad. And most of these, if not all of them, have a free option. And then there's freemium features where you get more if you pay, but you can use it for free. So if you're just like kind of looking, if you're just starting to be a creator and you want to try to get your feet wet on some of these better automation tools, you can dive in cost free to check them out, see which ones you like, and go from there. Without further ado, let's dive in. Okay. First tool we're going to talk about is called Notion. You can go to notion.so. Again, all the links for these are going to be in the description. This is what I would use primarily as a task tracker and a CRM tool. CRM meaning a client relations manager. If you're in corporate America, if you're in corporate jobs across the world, you're going to hear this term a lot, CRM. Basically what it is a way to track your stuff. I've got YouTube editors. I've got research. I've got weekly tasks. I've got my sprint notes for my day job, for my freelancing. I'd do nothing if I didn't write something down with due dates in this beautiful platform, okay? It's very easy to pick up and go. No coding required. All the widgets are just left click. What can you make? Do you want to make a text box? Do you want to make a table? Do you want to add pictures, emojis? You can make it pretty if you wanted to, ladies and gentlemen. My roadmap is very, very simple, black and white. I'll show you right now what it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how this goes for the mirth, okay? So here's my Kanban board. Sure, if you use Trello, this is something similar. I made this myself. All of this is like what I'm doing this week. So I got my short schedule. I'm trying to get a business bank account. I'm trying to finalize my YouTube editors for this month. I got my blog stuff on here, my freelancing stuff. You'll see I have tags here broken up into here's Lorimer work, here's my freelancing work, here's my research, or a spike is a research thing. So all of this modeled out. I have all of this stuff on deck, and I have even more down here that are active ready tasks. I know it's a lot, but here it is. It's written down, so I'm not going to forget it. So if I have an idea, I plop it in here and I just check it later. I add it to my queue, and when I mark it as complete, it's gone forever. This way I take Notion and I unload all the memory stuff from my brain into Notion so that I don't have to keep track of it and I can focus on the task at hand. So that's how I use Notion. There's a slew more things that I use it for. Research, keeping videos in a queue that I want to watch. Let's say you're on YouTube and you come across a video that you don't have time to watch right now, but you want to watch it. There's a widget you can get for your browser. I'm in the incognito to show you this right now, but in your widget section, you're going to see a Notion app that is going to let you click and add this to your inbox queue. Very simple. It takes 2 clicks. Save it for later. Save it for later. So I recommend Notion for task tracking and CRM management. Okay. Next one is something you've heard quite a bit of, Grammarly. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, copywriting is huge in the era of post-COVID and even in the before times, okay? You needed to be able to have proper grammar. Chat will tell you, my grammar ain't so good, okay? Even that sentence was not that great. So I literally need to write this down before I speak the words. Okay, my grammar is not that great. Is it effect or affect? I have to Google it every time, not a hyperbole, okay? Grammarly is free to use at the start. One of my favorite features, if you pay, is it has a plagiarism checker. So I pay for some ghostwriting sometimes, depending on how much I want to scale up the blog. And I want to make sure it's original work. So I pop it into Grammarly, and the plagiarism checker will scan the entire document and scan the entire internet, and make sure that nobody is, copying and pasting from something. So it lets me operate with confidence. It lets me, when I'm doing my paid ads for my marketing campaigns, pop it in here to make sure that I don't include extra reallys, I don't include extra commas. It flows. It, in fact, is proper grammar. Okay, hooked on Pahonics, worked for meh. If you guys ever see the Brian Regan skit, one of my favorites. Okay, Grammarly, ladies and gentlemen, tool number 2, definitely go check it out. Tool number 3, Buffer. This might have been something that you've seen before. Okay, it's a social media scheduler that lets you put a post into Buffer and schedule out when you're going to post it, primarily for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, though there's a bunch of different platforms you could use it now. Pinterest and LinkedIn are the notable newish ones, right? Again, you can do a free plan for a certain number of accounts. The paid plan, you can do up to as many things as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, let me give you some free value here. There are people that will pay you to manage the posting of their social media accounts. So if you learned how to use this, and I believe the starter plan is like $20 a month, there is no reason you can't go on some extra time on websites like Upwork, like Fiverr, and say, I will manage your social media for you for $5 an hour. Hey, that's not that much, I know, but just posting to someone's social media, you can automate it so that it takes no time at all and just start getting a couple clients for yourself. If you're gonna use these tools, why not practice with someone else paying you? Get money in the meantime. Not everybody's gonna like use a tool and then get big immediately. It's improbable. It happens sometimes. But if you're finding yourself creating content and you're really just not making money from your Twitch stream, not making money for your Patreon, you're gonna see a common theme on this channel and on our website is that you can take the skills you have and use them somewhere else and see if somebody will pay you. They'll definitely pay you for this. Let me tell you, chat, I've worked for many companies in my time. There is always the moment that some new initiative comes up, we got to hire a couple more social media managers because we have to have somebody that's going to be able to keep up with the daily posting on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. These companies get it, figure out how to use the software, go make some money. Or if you're just using it for your brand, that's okay too. Just check it out. It's free. Schedule out your Instagrams, schedule out your tweets. The fourth and final one, and I know, Canva, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out Canva recently, you are missing out. Remember how I said Buffer schedules social media posts? It does for certain platforms. Canva now also has a social media scheduler that is more of a calendar view. Buffer lets you do calendar or text. It lets you kind of pick which one you like the most. Canva lets you make the graphics with animations and then just schedule it out all in one single UI. It even has an incorporated merch store now. I can't find that when I'm clicking around here, but it's in there. You do have to pay for the merch store, of course. All those are freemium stuff. You free for now, but pay for it later. Don't sleep on Canva. If you're trying to do the aforementioned social media marketing thing, Canva is one of the programs, one of the platforms you should have in your repertoire seriously. For the sheer amount of content you can make at scale, I'm not a designer, not that good at drawing. I was able to make 1,200 pins in a month. It took me a month, a little bit every day, but I made 1,200 pins doing about an hour a day. A little bit here and there. I'm not some incredible person. Let me show you the Pinterest, okay, to give you some idea, because again, I'm not Mr. Drawer. So, ladies and gentlemen, these pins, I made these pins. They all link to the blog. They all go check out the blog, Best Facebook Gaming Wireless Mouse. That's keyword targeted, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on Facebook Gaming and you're looking for a mouse in order to content create, boom, there it is. Best starting fit. You see, we did a Facebook Gaming stint here. All of these I would made in Canva. I'm not some incredible graphic designer. There they are, right? One of my favorite ones, live stream tools software, ultimate Facebook guide. If I can do it, you can do it, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, there's more in the blog talking about all the things you need to scale your brand, okay? So don't sleep on the blog. The link will be in the description if you want more value. If you're an existing content creator and you want to come by and ask us questions about the best way to scale up your brand, please do so. We stream on the weekends. If you enjoyed this video, press that like. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.